Ladies and gentlemen, for the 798th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Jew, aka El Juperino.
What up, bitches?
As well as that dude called Mike, aka that motherfucker was dressed like Chef last episode.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, everybody? What's good out there today?
Now, first off, I gotta let you know we may or may not have Mark from the Pink Fox stop by this episode, trying to get him on the Zoom call. But you know how things go sometimes. Schedules don't quite line up, people got things going on, all sorts of stuff could or couldn't happen. Technical difficulties. We are ready, and we are on the verge. So he may or may not show up, so I can't guarantee you nothing or another, other than another stellar episode of
The Mason and Friends Show.
The Mason and Friends Show.
Welcome aboard the rickety ship, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what shore we gonna hit and what seas we gonna get into. Well, you best believe this ship is riding, and we're glad to have you with us. Appreciate every last one of y'all.
Oh yeah.
This is the Avengers, isn't it? I feel like we just assembled.
This is Avengers, yeah.
Yeah, we just assembled.
Yeah, you figured it out.
You know what I mean?
You got
I know that Marvel's my shit all day.
Obviously, bro,
Yeah.
you all about some Marvel.
So I lost my bet.
You
So
didn't
you
make
did-
$2,000?
I didn't make $2,000.
What'd you miss it by?
A lot. I needed
How did you say? How many parlays was this? How
This
much?
is a six. I did a 5-leg and then I did a 6-leg. Like I did the same 5-leg, but I just added something else. I did a 5-leg on the Chiefs. Like Mahomes throwing 2 touchdowns. Chiefs get the first to 10. And the big bet odd wise was that both team would get a touchdown and a field goal, both halves, which I didn't have.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because the dudes at my job, man, they have parlay Fridays. Like these motherfuckers get together and try to figure out what the parlay gonna be and see who you know what's the best way to go. This youngin that works with me, man. This motherfucker had like, what was it, like a 14
God damn.
leg parlay, man. Like it would have paid him out 30,000.
Yeah, that's ridiculous odds. Yeah, like I said, that shit, that 5-leg or that 6-leg odds was like 26,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm like, yo,
$5 would have won $1,300.
I try to tell the young, and I'm like, boy, you doing too much, because man, you add that
Too much.
on
14,
there.
man.
Man, you can't tell these youngins nothing.
Unless it's a go-to, you could pick 14 pretty much go-tos. But those
even
go-tos
still,
ain't gonna
even
pay out
still,
on
yeah.
that. You gotta have an odd. You gotta have some shit that's barely gonna happen. At least 1 or 2 of them things, you know what I mean? Like football, you
to
gotta
get
have
a
like the
big
defense
bet.
scoring and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Shit like that.
to get a big net. Yeah,
It's
dude.
it was interesting to me to hear them all talking about the shit, because I'm like, yo, that y'all doing too much. That would be a headache for me. Like when I used to gamble on the shit, man, we had a bookie that would come in. Now I'm old school, my shit. It was paper, pencil, and a motherfucking Asian dude in
Yeah, I
a
used to
suit.
just do like squares.
You
or
know what I mean? Like we did high lows. They bring us a card and you bet the high low of the game. You either bet high low of the game, you went by the point spread, and what was it? It was a point spread and winner. So you can do it by the spread or who won, and you had 2 different ways to bet, and then you had to do a minimum of 7. Like if you won your bet, you got 7 times the amount you put in. So it would go all the way up to like, I think 32. So whatever you bet, and however you wanted to bet it, if you want to be like, all right, I got my 7, or if you bet 32, you won 32 times the amount of money you put in. Like I think the biggest shit I won was like $1,400 on a fucking Monday, man. I was happy as shit to see the bookie come in with the envelopes, because you bet, you turn your paperwork into the cash to hand it off to him. You won, he come in the building, walk right up to you, hand your envelope and another paper. You want to bet this week or not? Boy, simple times. Now They got all this other extra shit now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's all digitized, man. They're trying to get over on you, dude.
But
They're getting over on the Jew, but they ain't got over on you yet, Mike.
Nah, cause I'm not getting in on it. They send me paper, man. These motherfuckers, man, when they came out, they started sending me shit in the mail.
Oh yeah, they try to get everybody.
FanDuel,
Dude,
who else
it's
is it?
all over my Joe
DraftKings.
Rogan ads.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Every time I'm listening to something on Spotify, it's like, hey, don't forget, if we've got an ad on Spotify, you want to get on
There's so
FanDuel.
many of these motherfuckers out here, though, man. So many different fucking gambling apps, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for that, man. Let's just keep it simple. What happened to simplicity?
Motherfuckers like to gamble, bro.
You,
Oh, I know.
You one of them motherfuckers liking to gamble.
Yeah, but I don't
Over
really.
here.
I'm not really gambling. Like I work with motherfuckers that put $300, $200
Oh, yeah,
bets and
man,
shit
look,
like
there's
that.
a
I mean, I bet
dude-
$8. Like I spent $15.
There's
All
a,
right, yeah, I mean, that ain't bad.
I
But
think I won 11 out of my 15 today.
there was
you know
a
what I mean?
dude I used to work with,
lost
man.
$4 today.
This motherfucker, I mean,
Motherfuckers losing 300. Like I had the one cat. He said, man, I lost. He said, how much you think I lost this weekend? I said, I don't know, maybe 100. He said 350. I said, the what?
look, I know cats that lost more than that. This one dude I knew, man, he be betting thousands a week.
That's what's screaming, like,
thousands a week.
I can't be
like,
about that life.
and then be happy that he won. But I'm like, yo, how much did you fucking lose to get that win? Like, I knew a dude that was addicted to scratch offs, man. This motherfucker, I shit you not, came into work one day, had the big scratch off, the $30 ticket ones, had a bunch of them in his hand like a fanning himself, talking about, yeah, man, I won. I said, man, what are those? He goes to losing tickets. I said, okay, how much did you win? He said, man, I won 900. I said, okay,
How much
but how
them
much
tickets
did
add
you
up to?
spend to get that 900? Because I guarantee in your hand right now, you got about $600 worth of fucking scratch-off tickets in your hand that you waving around like a fucking idiot. You know, he was like, oh man, you know, I spent a lot, but you gotta spend a lot to win a lot. I'm like, nah, that's a fucked up way of thinking, bro. Nah, that's ass the fuck backwards,
really, you
homie.
just gotta find that lucky ticket.
it's not like a business where you got to spend money to make money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Like a
Like,
draw with scratch offs for sure.
like in order for me to make money with porno, I gonna have to pay some bitch to have sex with me.
You have to make a video.
Right. I'm gonna have to pay some bitch to come on camera, have sex with me, and let me come on her face.
That's it.
And then I'm gonna be like, all right, let me put this video out. Come face one.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck we might
one.
be doing.
Yeah, it's gotta be a
Absolutely,
series.
dude. This gonna be a
It's gotta be a
series.
series.
It's gonna be a series. Whatever I'm doing, porno wise, gonna be a series. But like, you know, the
3-part
OG
series or 5?
till they don't stop.
You might as well do
Now we
it
go
like the
Fast and
Fast and Furious. Yeah,
It's
Fast
this
and Furious,
Friday, it's that
motherfucker.
Friday, it's next Friday, it's another Friday, it's here we go
Friday
Friday.
after that.
Come face Friday.
Leap Friday.
Friday over Friday on top of Friday on top of fucking.
Fried Friday.
It's come face day 1, come face day 69, come face day 157. Depends, man. Am I making money on these come face videos? You know what I'm saying? It all has to be considered.
But see, you probably had to shorten it up after a time, because like after you get past like 20, it's got like CF 121. You know what I mean?
Right, no, I'm with you. Abbreviations at some point. Come face gets old after
Yeah.
69 times.
There you go.
We go
After
come face up to 69. After
then
that, it's
it's
come
just-
face.
yeah,
It's CF70.
Yep,
CF71. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Have it to a certain limit, then we gotta cut it off.
But you know, like I've been looking into things, man. I'm trying to figure stuff out. You know what I mean? I'm always like looking into it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm definitely going to Exotica this year, but I think I'm gonna cop like the cheap ticket for Friday. I'm gonna go with the most expensive ticket for Saturday, and I'm gonna do the podcast on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they got a 3-day ticket, and I've been trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do. Because I'm like, I want to go. I definitely want to go like after work on Friday.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to go all day on Saturday because the Jew Unit's going all day on Saturday. I know that my man Mike probably
Yeah.
going all day on Saturday.
Cause see,
you know,
I can do the Saturday, and
we
I'm
could probably
quite
get
sure,
Buddy involved. We might be able to get fucking
I'm quite
Das
sure
Verboten or somebody.
I can fucking do that Saturday, because that Saturday after that, I can just leave and go straight to the hotel for the fucking Christmas party.
When
If
is
it's
this?
that
Do we
one.
already know the date?
The day
It's the first weekend of December.
Weekend, but I need to know the Christmas parties that we got lined up, because we got 2. Well, I got 2. You got the 1. You know what I mean? But once I figure all that out, then I can map it all out. Because either way, I can go from there to wherever the party's at.
That could be the 2nd. December 2nd is the first Saturday.
Yeah, that's what we just said. You missed all that.
Yeah, man, first weekend of December, baby. All day. porno style, trying to get up into business. You know what I'm saying? Wow, how did I do that?
What'd you do?
I hit a sound and I didn't even touch my computer, my setup.
Oh, I thought you actually hit that. Yeah, 'cause I see you set the shit down over there.
I must have hit it here. I don't know, man. I'm trying to understand things, man. I don't understand much, you know what I mean?
And I
just
wanted to
getting by.
holler at you too. Can we try to release the video before Thanksgiving
I'm sure we can get it done
to
before
get
then.
some
I might have to
traction
do.
for the Sexpo?
I might have to do one more shoot with you, but I'm gonna see what I've got, what we
Okay.
can get done. Maybe it'll need a little more elaboration or not.
All right.
But yeah, like we should definitely get that video out soon.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, if we get some traction going before we hit the Sexpo and walk up in there with the finger shirt, the shocker shirts, oh man.
Oh shit, yeah, I need to make the shocker shirts happen. Dude, yeah, the shocker shirt with the pink and the chocolate.
Yeah, yeah.
With the strawberry and chocolate ice cream on the fingertips.
I think I'll get our shirts, and then you put the shirts on the website for people to get, but I'll get us ours.
Yeah, I'll get that done.
Yeah, I'll get us ours, and then you just make the shirts for when the video dropped, then yeah. Yep. Make something happen. Look at that. We coming up with plans, bitches.
Bro, we be like out in front of things a little bit nowadays. Like,
Yeah, yo, isn't that good compared to what we were back then?
well, it's like there's a little bit of like, I got to make a bit of a plan. Let me try to put this together. Like, I'm really happy with the way the Impulse thing worked out.
Yeah.
You know, I got my audio sounding right. I'm telling you, Mike, your microphone is dog doo-doo.
Yeah, the one I use, yeah, for this.
Whatever you use on that
But I
joint.
see, I think
We
it's.
got to give you that one to take home.
But see, here's the thing. What I think it is, I think it's also what I was using because with this, when
think it's
had
the
it,
USB.
I had because this has an interface and I have an interface and I have a mic with this one.
Yeah,
with
I
this
think
hookup.
your problem was the USB.
Yeah.
I think if you
'Cause
had an
that-
interface that you were running your mic through, you'd be
Yeah,
running.
but see, that mic's coming
With
in
that
Christmas.
mic or one of those AKGs on it, you'd be golden.
Yeah, I got a mic, another mic coming in, a whole nother interface and mic coming around Christmas
So
time.
yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the audio quality comparison issues, but you know, it's a rickety ship, motherfucker. We're getting there.
Yeah. We ain't got the holes and leaks like we used to. We got some creaks and cracks every once in a while, but we can put them together and patch them up
It's
right.
a whole lot more reasonable than it was.
We
Like,
got a better understanding.
When's her Christmas party? Week after?
I gotta figure all
same
this out.
day.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same day, man.
I got one that's gonna probably fall on
Kids
that
weekend
day.
after.
So kids is the weekend after. That's for
Eight,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, so then hers is the one before, so I have to leave there and go straight to the hotel, which is probably right down the road.
Yeah, but say they're just gonna be in the same area, right?
Yeah, I'm in the
Just gonna
same
be up
exact
there in the
area. Yep. I go from one to another event. Boom, boom.
Yeah, man. Another year or two, we'll get a Mason and French show crew together. Then have a whole fucking
So we all
Christmas show.
driving separate out that bitch. What it sound like?
Oh yeah.
Car pull out there or something. Car train out there.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm definitely driving myself to the Exotica. Like, I don't know, cause I'm gonna get that long-term, big-time, expensive-ass ticket for Saturday. I'm gonna be going to the after parties and shit. Who knows, man? I'm gonna be getting my dick sucked on ChatterBait, boy. You don't even know.
Trying to make a porn and shit.
I'm saying, dude, I'm trying to make a porn.
You're trying to get in the industry.
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm trying to make
industry that day.
porns, plural. You know,
Oh,
plural.
8 o'clock shooting, 11:30 shooting.
Hey, bro, why not, right?
Well, he
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be like
drinking
Dirk
pineapple
Diggler.
juice
Y'all
all
need me to
day.
do it again?
He was drinking pineapple juice and water all day long. All day long, he gonna come in there and talk to bitches like, hey, look, I've been drinking my pineapple juice and water. I'm ready to go.
Nah.
What drinking, girl?
You know what I kind of want to
This
do?
is the leader so far.
Nah. You know what I kind of want to do is like bring in chicks that I think are attractive and be like, what do you like to do in the set? Because you know all these fucking porno videos are just like real fucking like they're kind of dirtbaggy. In
Oh,
a sense, like, hey, lay on your back, let me fuck your face really hard. Like, I'm not really into that kind of shit. I think I want to bring in porn chicks and be like, what are you into? What makes you come hard? You know what I mean? Like, have like an interview session with them. Be like, what do you like to do? And then, okay, well, we could try to do that then. And, like, go with what the ladies like.
Yeah.
Because, like, like the average cocktails concept is like, look, this is how you got to get down with your bitches. You know what I mean? Let me show you how to fuck your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to quit tripping like you could be Lexington Steele. You ain't Lexington Steele, motherfucker. None of us are. Like, so, like, this is this is fits you for real. Like, let me show you how these bitches can get down on some real shit. Get some real dick. Let me show this bitch some real dick.
Not the industry dick. I can't give you industry dick, but I give you real dick.
Right. I'll give these bitches a real dick. Like actually I haven't been watching anything, but like as I scroll through like the thing on the Exotica that we were looking at last week, there was all kinds of random dudes
I started following
scrolling
that
through
Exotica
too.
joint.
There's all kind of random dudes on the Exotica thing too, and I'm like, look at these dudes. I look better than that dude. Like I don't even know like what a hot guy is versus not a hot guy per se. But when I'm scrolling through that Exotica shit, half the dudes I'm like, all right, that guy looks better than me. The other half I'm like, I look better than that dude. I know I do. You know these dudes out here with the pointy elbows and the six pack. I'm like, I don't look that good. But then there's these other clowns, and I'm like, I got that dude beat.
Looking like comic book guy on
So I'm
Simpsons.
saying, comic book guy from Simpsons doing porno, bro. I can do porno.
Matter of fact, if what was that curly haired motherfucker that got is in jail right now? Old school, Ron Jeremy. If Ron Jeremy
Is he
can do
still in
shit-
jail?
Yeah, I think he's still locked up. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
dog,
still
that's
locked up.
crazy.
That was on some bullshit too, right? Somebody said it wasn't consensual.
Maybe.
The motherfucker,
I
I
don't
think
know.
he has to serve 14 years.
I think they say he rapes him.
I think there's a lot of rough shit going on in porno these days, and like consent for rough shit is really fucking crazy. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do average cocktails. I'm gonna fuck these bitches how they want to get fucked,
Normal
and
sex.
it's gonna be in the motherfucking video. Like, hey, so you know they're gonna be like the interview session.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sit down with
Why do you
these.
want to
hoes.
say it's regular sex? Because that's all I'm having is just regular sex. Nothing violent.
It ain't
nothing
even
vulgar.
regular.
Well,
It's
see,
what do you want?
I've watched those.
It's what do you want, girl?
What is
How do you
it
want? You
called?
want me to slap you in the face and call you a whore?
That's violent.
I can do that.
Well, see,
but
yeah,
she's
you
gonna
gotta
have
get
to
some-
literally say, "I want you to slap me in the face and call me a
Well, see,
whore," and
they
I'm gonna be
sit
like,
down.
"You fucking
I
whore."
need that written down.
But see, they
Yes,
got
it's gonna be in the contract.
But see,
I need that on
because I
paper.
watched what's that shit, Life After Porn. Like they got like 3 versions, volumes of them on Netflix. And fucking the bitches were like, yeah, you go in the game, you tell them, you know, I'm about this, I'm about that, but you know, you get paid on what you're willing to do. And I'm like, okay, that does make sense. Like if a bitch is willing to fucking get all her holes violated, she gonna get paid the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this bitch is like, no, I just want to do doggy and vag only. I want you fucking my mouth and I want you fucking my ass. You ain't gonna get paid as much as Susie over here that's
Yeah.
getting her holes blown the fuck out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I
That's
mean?
how it should be done.
But like maybe,
effort. She
but
get paid on
maybe,
the effort.
but maybe there's a market for people to watch porn that's what the chick wants
Oh,
done too.
there's a lane to all
That's
of it.
what I'm saying. There's a
for
lane
all
out
of
there,
it.
but
Lane
that
everywhere.
lane ain't taken up. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's lane is like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this bitch this way.
But
I'm
see,
gonna
that's the
fuck
thing.
this
It's
bitch
not
that
even,
way.
it's the titles that fuck you up, though. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
titles that fuck you up real bad. Like, I'm gonna fuck my stepmama. You know what I mean?
Daddy's here with my stepmom.
Yeah, stepdaughter walks in on dad beating off.
Yeah, there's no step porn in imperfect
Like, it makes no
pornographics.
fucking sense with all that shit. Like, man, just, you know, what happened to the milkman coming by?
Ain't no dirt sex and that porn going on there. We have
Yeah.
straight no dirty sex. No dirty sex.
No dirty
No
sex.
dirty.
That's right. We don't fuck our sisters at Imperfect Entertainment.
You're not getting stuck in a washing machine and
That's
some
right.
awkward
There's
ass
no
way.
stuck porn.
Yeah, no
Exactly.
stuck porn.
We're not doing stuck porn at Imperfect Entertainment. It's not happening. I'm doing like this chick likes this, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that to her on camera, and she's gonna come like crazy, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, damn, look at that. That motherfucker made that bitch come
Now
because he
let me
did
see
the way
if I
she
can
wants
try
to do.
this out here.
Right.
Hey, sweetheart, how do you like your shit done?
Right, like half the
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Hey, y'all, CP75. CF75.
half the point is the
CF75.
Right?
He's right. He's right.
half the point is doing it how they want it done, because like
He's right.
people don't understand. If you have sex with a woman and do it the way she wants to have it done, then she's gonna want to have sex with you again.
Yeah, exactly.
If you do it how you want to do it and that ain't how she wants to do it, then she ain't gonna have sex with
Chances
you
are
again.
she might, but she ain't gonna enjoy it. She might come to
Right,
me
it's
and
a
be
different
like,
game.
yeah.
It's a whole different element,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like she's trying to figure out how she can convince you to fuck her how she likes to get fucked.
Yeah, now she might give you 2 tries at it. The first try be like, all right, maybe he just wasn't listening.
Well, you know, they
he
be-
ain't had none in a while.
Well, you know, the way the hoification of the nation is gone, like you got to do what
Oh,
you
you
can
gotta go
do.
with your off the bat.
That's
You
what I'm
gotta do it
saying.
off the bat. You gotta be
like-
good out the gate
right,
first go round.
Right, you gotta break out all your funny tricks and shit.
Man,
You gotta break out all the fucking techniques and
I told
shit.
this motherfucker, man, this one dude I was talking to, he was like, man, I'm trying to hard this chick, man, see what she working with. I said, look, man, just say fucking cut the meat and potatoes out of cut all the fucking the sides and shit. Go straight to meat and potatoes. But look, shorty, I'm trying to get with you. You physically attract. I'm physically attracted to you. She physically attracted
Hey,
to you.
girl, you make my dick hard. What's
Yeah,
up?
Let's see what we can do, because that's what you get into. Fuck out the gate. Like you're too old now to be trying to figure out who's this, who's it. Nah, go ahead, fuck out the gate. Fuck on the first date. Fuck on the first date. You be alright. You fuck on the first date, you get it out the way. You're like, you know what? I might be able to fuck with that again. I might not fuck with that again. That's a whole lot of time saved.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Fuck on the first date.
That's like people that get married and they won't wait till after they get married to fuck. It's like, bro, you gotta test drive that car, dog.
Yeah.
But
You got
that's
to test
people
drive that
people
car,
that
bro.
do that don't understand how sex even works. They don't understand the concept of like being with somebody for a little bit of time or being with somebody for a long time. And like if you can't figure out how to work something out for somebody, like what do you even bother with?
I don't know any of them people. Maybe Dave.
Nah, I wouldn't. Man.
You mean flat earth?
No.
And that's
We got
just
a
because he
homie.
wasn't getting pussy. You know what I mean?
We got a
But
homie from
probably
back
not.
in the day, man, that we used to fuck with hard.
Somebody
you know
probably
what I mean?
jennied him.
Dave.
Somebody jennied him.
Dave,
probably jennied him.
yeah, Dave was a
Dave
little.
got jennied.
Dave was a little foresty. You know what I mean? A little
This
forced.
dude was forced over there at the party, man. In the beer junk with the green jacket, shit, in the hat. Was wearing the hat way up here. You know that forced. And when he was running, I guess. after he was running.
Okay. When he done been running for fucking all the
and the big
months.
bubble gum hat.
Yeah,
the fucking
okay.
burly, like fucking.
That was our Dave, man.
he's like-
Dave was good people though. Dave was cool as fuck. We fucked with Dave,
was
man.
alright.
Dave used to come over, but I was always fucking with him because I'd ask him stupid shit. Because I'm like, yo, Dave, you fucking rolling with us. So I'd asked him this question one day, and it fucked me up because his answer fucked me up. I said, yo, Dave. I said, man, have you ever in your motherfucking life, have you ever seen a big floppy donkey dick, right? Just random shit just came out my mouth, right?
Floppy donkey dick.
So this motherfucker looks at me, he goes, no, but hey, my pee-pee is this big. And I'm like, what? Oh, wait a minute, hold on, we weren't going there, bro.
He took it there.
Yeah, he fucked me up. So I was like, yeah, this motherfucker's funny, man. We fucked with Dave hard, but he married now, isn't he? I think Dave got some kids.
I think he got a woman and kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 40. I mean, how he's as old as
He
y'all?
was older than he was older than me and Dan.
Oh, he's older than y'all.
He's older than both of us.
But he's got to be 40.
He's 43, 44.
Well, look, man, most motherfuckers figured out by their 40s how to get laid.
Plus Dave was this just scrawny Forrest Gump beanpole.
He's kind
So
of
I
the ones that would
guarantee
get with a big old black chick. Like,
I
he was that
guarantee
skinny.
he hung
That
like a
white boy
horse.
Skinny, you know what I mean?
Guarantee that motherfucker hung down to his
Skinny
knee.
with the big black girl.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Like DJ Pooh in fucking Road Trip. I boinked her. Yeah, that's exactly how it was built.
DJ Pooh.
Yeah,
Dave,
that's,
sure.
yep.
Like you like combining like multiple videos, like movies and other shit. Like you like to, like that's the dude that made Whoop That Trick.
Yeah, yep, and Hustle and
he
Flow.
also banged the big girl.
Yep.
In Road Trip.
See, that was destined. Like he plays the roles that he actually fits. Like
He's
all right,
that dude. He
he's
really
that
fits
guy.
that role.
He
I'm like,
is
that's
him.
that guy. Look at him. He's like, I'm gonna bring the NPC.
He's up on
Oh,
stage
shit.
at the frat
That's that
party.
dude.
Yeah.
He's bringing the NPC.
Yeah.
He's at the frat party fucking the fat girl.
Yeah, get Tad
That's
tore
what's
her
up.
ass down too. I know DJ Pooh had to do something because he was refreshed in that bus. He was on that motherfucking bus smoking a cigarette. Just life was great. So, see, that's what crockpot pussy do
I
to
done
you.
figured it out.
You see, crockpot pussy did it to him.
I don't know, bro. You gotta wash off
That-
crockpot
man, that
pussy.
chick-
He
Yeah,
took
like,
her to
that's
daddy's
bad
house for
crockpot.
Thanksgiving.
Hold on. What'd you say,
He got
Jim?
like Dutch oven pussy, man. That big old thing.
Oh, that big old thing.
Tatum Miller or whatever the hell.
She
whatever
threw that
on
motherfucking
thing.
monkey on him.
Good lord, man.
She was ready to throw that
That was
monkey
a lot
on
of
him.
woman, bro. On that.
Oh,
That was a lot
hell
of
yeah, I
woman.
would've rolled her big ass up too. Fuck yeah.
All right, now back to fucking Exotica and Makana Moon. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't. That's too much, bro.
That's too much, bro. Crockpot pussy is one thing. Like, I'm about
I'll roll
a
her big
lot
ass
of,
up.
lot of styles of a JJ, but like
You got a little
when
more frame on you than I got there,
look
also,
at
Mike.
Mike,
That's true.
Mike, when a girl wears her panties on her fucking top roll, her first roll, and not her hips, I'm not fucking that girl.
I know you not. I'm
I mean, I know you are.
look,
I'm not-
'cause look, when she bend over, I mean, you good all day. You good all day.
Dude, that girl, I don't know if she can bend over.
Don't
I'm
need
sure
to.
she does
She
on the
can
video.
assume the position.
Let me throw you on this
the-
triangle pillow so you can be bent over while I bang your unable to hold your ass up
Oh,
ass.
she can hold it up. She can hold it
no,
up.
bro.
Guarantee
She can hold it up for some
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Dick and chicken sandwich. She can
She,
hold
she
it
gonna
up.
throw that motherfucker back on
She
you.
is a professional.
Exactly. She gonna
She's
throw that
doing it
motherfucker.
professional.
She gonna throw that monkey right back on you.
That monkey.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna be ready for it.
See, funky monkey.
That's
go
a
right
funky
at you.
monkey.
That
on that girl.
motherfucker hits you, you gonna back up. Wait a minute, hold on, let me get
See,
position.
dude, you ain't doing nothing but reinforce. You are doing nothing but reinforce thigh gap and air ventilation and all that shit for me, bro. I like a little bit of fresh air under the JJ before I'm involved with it.
That's cool,
Not like
too.
that motherfucker been like roasting in on its own
Yeah, I'm still
self.
going in. It doesn't matter,
I
man.
know
Go
you
in.
are.
Fupa flap.
Fupa flap it on. Fuck that, man.
That shit ain't
flip
fresh.
that on.
What did my man say,
That's
man?
fresh out the fupa flap.
I knew you had a stomach and stress marks before you came here. We called it a fupa. That song Lizzo, man, my man already knew. Yeah, we know this shit. We know you got a stomach, girl. Don't give a fuck. We know you got stress marks. Don't give a damn.
Uh-huh.
You need some lovins. Come here. I'll hook you up.
Come here, girl, with your big fupa.
Let me put my meats in your ovens.
Come here with your fupa. Let me throw something up in there.
You want some meats? I like Arby's. I got the meats. Hook it right on up. That's
Let me get
meats on
that
meats on
not air
meats.
fryer pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's not air fryer pussy.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's classic deep fried pussy.
Yeah,
like,
boy, that
that's
shit
deep
gonna be
fried
greasy,
pussy,
boy,
motherfucker.
ready.
There ain't no air in that motherfucker.
It'll be straight all fucking day. Just
I need
straight.
air fried pussy, son. I need my
What you
pussy
say you
air
need
fried,
air
son.
fried?
I need that motherfucker air fried or freshly washed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been with a couple big girls, like I said last episode. I've been there, I've done that. But, man, if I got options, bro, I'm taking air fried pussy over fucking deep fried. Know what I'm saying?
You said you were mad at pussy. I'm going for pussy. Hey.
Look at. There,
But see, look, you
make a point.
But see, I think it's also because of our shapes, our body sizes. Like me, a little tiny bitch, I feel that I'm a breaker, which I probably will. I'm a try to
You're
do.
like, I'd like to bang chicks that are about the size of your leg. And
Yeah.
like, you like to bang chicks that are comparable to you.
yeah, because I need to be able to know that I can throw
And
this
we
thing
can
comfortable.
work with a lot of angles in between that.
Yeah.
But, you know, some of us have our thresholds.
But it's like, I gotta be able to throw this thing, because, man, I done thrown the thing before. I had bitches screaming. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work. There's just, you making me feel uncomfortable right now. You know what I mean? But my experience with the big women is like, yo, all right, yeah, let's do this. All right, yeah, we in this. We working together. Let's make this happen.
Look, it's kind of like, things work certain ways, right? Like when I had my K5 Blazer, I didn't drive it through the walking trail
yeah.
because I didn't rely on it to be able to make it through the woods and the snow. But when I bought my new Jeep, and
Yeah.
it was a little bit skinnier, and I was brand new, I drove it to the walking trail all the time, no problem. I take it right down here through the snow and all that shit,
Yeah.
because it was built for that.
But you can't take the vet. Yeah, see what I'm
The
saying?
K5 wasn't built for that. The Vet ain't built for that. There's a
So
lot
it
of
all
vehicles that
depends
ain't
on-
built for
It all
that.
depends on where you at with certain
Right.
shit.
What are you trying to do? Where you at with what?
Like, I had this one tiny girl holler at me, and I was afraid for her. I'm like, look, sweetheart, I'm gonna hurt you. And I don't mean to, but you don't want this. Yes, I do. I'm trying to tell you don't want this. I'm sorry. This isn't gonna work out for you. She kept on. All right, cool. Fuck it. Here you go.
And she shut it down?
Nah, oh my God. The fuck, I can't do it. Bitch, yeah, nah, you got this. I'm gonna go ahead and just get mine.
Right, but that's not, she can't daily that.
That's what I'm saying.
That girl can't daily that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need something that can have the daily. That's
You
what
need a bitch that can work with the daily,
That
yeah.
work with the daily. There it is. There it is. That's why I'm like, yeah, I like that term right there. We're gonna use that shit.
I need a bitch that
and
can work
with the
daily. I don't need these bitches that I wear the fuck out.
Man.
Oh, look at you all broke down and shit.
Tired,
Nah,
just laying in the bed, looking at you like, yo.
I'm so worn
you
out,
ready
go
to-
find somebody else. No. I need a bitch that can work with this on a daily basis.
Man, I had this one chick I was with one time, man. She got up, and man, her shit was still shaking as she went down and like laid by the door frame. I'm like, you okay? You need me to get you up? I'll pick you up, put you back on the bed, but I know I can't do nothing with you because you're fucked up right now. Next day, she's still looking at me like I did something wrong. no, you need to leave. Like, okay, but you invited me here.
Right? I came for you.
You told me to come here. This is what I did.
Right?
You told me to do all this
Don't
stuff.
get mad at me for doing what you asked me to
You
do.
asked me to do this shit. Now you tell me I gotta go. Like, bitch, can I at least get a bacon
She's
sandwich?
like, you can't stick it in here anymore. You can't call me that name anymore. Wait, what? You asked me to call
You
you that
asked me
name,
to
and
do
you
all
told me to
this
put
shit.
it where you wanted it.
And I did.
I did what you asked me to
Not
do.
collect $200.
Yeah,
Right.
you got past
Don't pass go directly to jail.
Directly to the door.
You're in pussy jail. Nah, fuck you. I'm in pussy. You in dick jail, bitch.
But like I said, I love all women. Don't matter. I fuck with all. It's just I know that certain ones can handle certain shit. Like a midget, man, I'd love to throw a midget around. You know what I mean? Like,
But you need a certain kind of midget.
yeah, she had to be bottom
She
heavy.
gotta be a thick, big ass,
She
bottom
gotta
having
be
ass
a
midget.
bottom heavy.
Right,
joint.
right.
Yeah.
She gotta be a thick ass midget.
Yeah.
You can't handle no like
They don't really
whatever
make
mini
them,
me
though.
would be as a lady.
Yeah, most little women, midget women got them thick asses. So
Yeah, but
That's
not
why
like
they
what you
can't
talking
do
about.
shit right. That's why they gotta lean, like they gotta climb over the fucking little tiny fence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's what-
they,
yeah,
they
that's
do
what he
shit.
means.
They got to like
They
put
gotta
both
sidestep
hands on that
that. They gotta
motherfucker and
sidestep
throw
it.
their legs over that
yeah,
shit.
it's too much ass. Yeah.
Right.
That's what he needs.
They got to climb a certain kind of way.
yeah, but you can still pick them up. Set them right on it. It's like
Yeah,
playing blocks
that's
in
right.
school. Remember putting the fucking circle peg in the circle hole?
But certain
You just-
ones, like I need a
pick up
girl.
the hole
Here's the
and put
thing.
it on the peg.
I'm down with the midget. I'm down with a midget chick. Like if I'm doing imperfect porno in the future and I'm working with a midget, she gonna be the kind of midget though that can get herself up there.
Oh, that's
You know
cool
what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to hold up, let me pick you up and put you on. No,
That's
no,
the
no,
whole
no.
kind of point of that shit. Like, yeah, watch this. Come on, get over here.
Nah, I
like,
mean-
Scorpion, get over here.
Grab on my- grab on my arm.
Get over here.
Put yourself in this hoist, and we're gonna hang you from this engine hoist, and I'm gonna bang you. Get this straps on here. Let me hold you on right. Nah. I need a midget chick that can like maneuver and hop around and do things, and not just
Oh,
be
you can
like,
maneuver.
I need you to pick me up and put you on. Nah,
That's the whole thing with a midget. You can maneuver them however you want.
I don't know. See, because this coming from like, I don't know, bro.
This man wanted to pick her upside down in the song. You
He
know what I
know
mean?
he
Like,
definitely gonna upside down his midget.
Exactly.
That's just standing 69 now. When you think about it, it's not really that elaborate.
It's like 34 and a half.
You better sit down 69, but
You said better sit.
69 is definitely better laying down.
No,
you know
look
what I
at
mean?
a
But if you
midget
gotta do it
69.
standing up, that's
with,
fine.
with a midget 69, you got to lay down and let her climb on and do whatever, however she can get it in. Because that's just like a physicality to this,
Yeah.
this that is like not attainable. You know what I mean?
The push the torso to fucking.
This is
penis
why I
length.
need a pole dancing chick.
Well,
This
that's
is
what I'm
why
saying.
I need
From
one of
here
these
to there.
skinny ass pole dancing girls that are short. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working with that better than I am like a disproportionate midget
So-
that has like issues with her fucking limbs and shit.
This is about 37 inches from probably my dick to my mouth. So,
So
a
need a
midget needs to be
girl.
like 40, 48, probably
So her
47
torso
maybe.
needs to be 25 to 30 inches thereabouts.
Somewhere around there. Anybody that's 4 feet is workable. I think they can stretch down to get the mouth to badge contact and the mouth to fucking pina contact. I think we can get that down right. 3 foot's kind of questionable. I don't think there's enough gap there. You know, there might be only about an 18
You gotta
inch
be
span,
like-
20 inch span from there to there. She got to stretch.
What you need is a lot of pillows. Nah.
She had to draft- she
For
had
a
to draft
69,
her
you need
neck.
a lot of pillows, bro. You gotta put a lot of pillows behind your head and like, you know, like lean into
Oh, we're
it.
standing up.
Oh, you standing up right, yeah, because
have
you're
on them ankles.
the stand-up 69.
Yeah, on them ankles. We'll try it. We ain't gotta do it the whole time.
He calls his midget Cindy.
We can lay down on the next shot. You know what I mean? We don't need.
So you can lay down on the next one.
I got bad heels, you know. I can't be just doing all that stuff.
Yeah, no shit, cause man, she hit that right spot. She hit you with that gawk right. Your motherfucking knee gonna buckle. Your big toe gonna crack.
You better watch
Hey,
out
black
for you
man.
fucking tombstone pile drive that
No
bitch.
Black
shit,
man.
yeah, no shit, yeah. The Undertaker her ass.
I'm gonna put a pillow down on the ground.
Hey, baby, this
Prevent
is
that. Hey, this is the phone system, babe.
Just in case I drop you, you know what I
For your
mean?
big ass head, you can land on this pillow and shit.
God damn
I don't know
it.
what's hurt that thing.
God damn it!
Yes.
Fucking dummy!
Yes.
Your big ass head.
2004.
Oh, Lord of Jesus.
Purchase a midget. I don't care what her skin tone is. Talking about 30 pounds, 3'6", something I can throw on my shoulder. Go to Giant with.
Right.
Look at my midget. Yes, I can throw her on my shoulder. Do y'all got a
That
midget?
shit's ridiculous, man. This song is ridiculous, man. I'm like throwing a midget on the shoulder, going to the store and shit. I mean, come on, man.
My midget Cindy.
Just the fact that you call her what you call her. I call my midget Cindy. Like the way that you portray that, the way that you're just speaking on it.
Give her all that 4 inches. That right there gets
Watching me.
Just from my midget.
I'm holding her ankles and I'm holding that bitch upside my pocket.
Then here come to say his vocals. The vocals is what got me. Oh, Father Bill.
Ain't nothing like a midget.
Baby, we got him.
Ain't nobody say this is my midget.
Here you go. Oh, man.
I love the midget loving. They make a dick look bigger.
What?
When they got the little hands now.
Uh-oh.
Take it to the face and make it look a whole lot bigger.
What?
Take your midget hands.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
my baby look bigger.
Tell him something.
Love the midget hands. Yes, sir.
My man.
I need a midget.
Midget. Need a midget. Need a midget.
Yeah.
You really do know how to make music. Like,
ridiculous, man.
Those all y'all don't know. That's yours truly on the microphone. Spitting at nothing but luscious.
Oh, man.
Off the dome. No,
Yep,
no
that-
presentation, no hesitation.
No, not written, just spitting.
yeah, that dude don't write. He ain't never wrote.
Hit that motherfuckers with the Jay-Z on all that. I'll write my shit.
Man, I just think about it, man. I get in there and just let it fly, you know what I'm saying? I be thinking about what I'm trying to do. I come in there with a whole concept and everything, and then I get in there and forget that shit, but I let it fly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, damn it.
You really do. You forget your topic.
Yeah, like, especially what was that, Balls Deep? What, 8 of them,
Shit,
10 of
there's
them
a
or
whole
something?
bunch
We
of them
never
motherfuckers.
I think we
got
never nailed it.
anywhere.
We never got it down either.
never got anywhere.
Like 12 takes.
Right.
No progress.
You know what? You probably have a song if you put all of them together.
I guarantee that.
I can't sit here and cut them all up.
No, there's
I can't
no
do
way.
that.
There's no way.
You probably don't have a half of them anymore anyways. That
No,
was
there's
original.
a lot of fucking bullshit.
That was original. That was original shit right there.
He said, no, there's a lot of fucking bullshit.
Oh, there was a lot, because a couple of them was rant. You know what I mean?
Tell them underwear. I'm gonna treat her like I don't fucking care. I'm going out to NBC. Me and my homeboy driving real late now. There's a fucking hurricane. It's raining.
Yeah, because this is a different version. I know a different version from this
Got
one.
white people in well out there.
This was a true story. This one I took the sledgehammer to the fucking telephone pole in the parking lot.
Yeah, because you told that boy you wanted to fuck his mom.
Yeah. Well, his mom wanted to fuck me,
He
bro.
did want to fuck that dude's
I
mom.
would have fucked his mom, but his mom wanted to fuck me.
And that ain't your fault, dude.
Not my fault. I just bought all 4 of them a drink because they was sharing a beer 4 deep. I'm like,
Yes,
y'all
this
really
is a
that
great story. You are the guy doing what the guy is supposed to do, regardless if the guy is gonna fuck these bitches or not. Like, there's 4 of y'all. I'm gonna buy you bitches 4 drinks because y'all is splitting a Miller Lite.
Yeah, especially beer. Now, if y'all drinking
that.
if y'all out there drinking what are they on tequila? If y'all on like tequila shots or something, you know, $12 a piece,
That's a whole other ball game.
You know what I mean?
Dude, if I was you, I'd have said, look at waitress, come over here. All right. I want you to bring these bitches a 6-pack. One of them buckets with the 6 in it.
Yeah.
Bring them bitches out these 6-pack. There's 4 of them. Get them going. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay well. I'm gonna give you a nice tip. Have a nice day. Bring these bitches a 6-pack. Other than that, I ain't sweating. I ain't getting involved anymore than that. But like, you know, I'd have like swooped in, dropped a 6-pack on them, and then the mother still would have wanted to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still would have been in the same position. Yeah, exactly.
The little girls, they was all trifling. They was like shunning it, but they was drinking the fuck out that beer I bought.
Fuck that shit.
You know
Them
what I mean?
hoes would have been blowing me too.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing though. My thing is, this motherfucker told this bitch's kid, her son, hey man, I'm trying to fuck your mama.
Well, he already knew she was walking out.
That boy traumatized. This motherfucker want to fuck my mama. You ain't fucking my mama.
Calm down, Jody.
Yeah, that's.
You don't move in and kick me out my house.
And they was going to the lakes. I was like, shit, you going back to
Oh, you're my neck
Steve's
of the
territory?
woods.
Yeah. Even if a papa comes up, I'll just run home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly where to go in the lakes.
I'm
you
gonna
know what I
park
mean?
in the middle of the lakes, just wander
I'm parking 7 blocks away and shit. You ain't gonna know where my car is. I'm be like old Sonny over here parking, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna park here, walk through
Yeah.
2 yards, and be at your mama's house.
Yes, right in the back door. Both of them.
Ah.
My girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Man, this motherfucker wild.
we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to listen to old episodes, listen to new episodes, like, share, subscribe, tell your peoples. You know, holler at your boy.
Yep.
I keep forgetting to bring it in here, but if you want a copy of A Brave New World, now that we're in a dystopian future, you can read about the future we live in a book that's like 70 or 80 years old. It's crazy. But yeah, just send me your address and shit. I'll hook you up, bro. I got these books. I got them in stacks and I have other books and shit. We giving away books. You know what I'm saying? Because
Books.
like we like to get down, man. We like books. We're all about that
Reading
shit.
is fundamental.
It really is, man. This shit is and
Open your mind, get out of the fucking bullshit of the social media, and get some books in your life.
especially these classics. I got this Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, dog. I got 1984 coming soon. I'm gonna have that Fahrenheit 451 for y'all too.
Let your imagination take control. Revamp it, restart it, kickstart it, kickstart your imagination.
Let your imagination think again.
Well, yeah, wake it up.
Wake yourself up. But ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends Show to a close. We'd like to remind you to be nice to people that look like you, be nice to people that don't look like you, don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right, keep grinding on the things that you were trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right, don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Peace.